What up, guys? It is Thanksgiving. First of all, I just want to wish you a Merry Thanksgiving. So, those that are watching right now, just want to wish you a happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully, you guys are giving back to other people, and hopefully, you guys are giving back to other people, spending time with some good family, and reflecting on all the shit you're grateful for, man. Honestly, every day to me is like Thanksgiving. I learned from my patients, right, that any day that you wake up alive and healthy is a good day. So really learned a lot from my older patients and whatnot. So it's really cool. Um Meanwhile, Seton says, Happy Thanksgiving. Why aren't you with your fam? And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. Um, I think every pharmacist should know this. Wow, what a perfect segue, man. I think every pharmacist should know like this going in before going into like the profession is that you need to accept that there might be a possibility that you can't spend it with your actual family. And especially with the job scarcity nowadays, like if you have to travel away from work and in another state, it gets really, really hard going back for the holidays. Don't even get me started. Like people are telling me about like LAX and stuff and how busy it was and the 405, how it's hell. It's a real big pain in the ass going home. But those rare occasions that you do get to spend with your family is amazing. But I think a lot of people don't really consider some of the lifestyle changes that you have to make as a pharmacist and the restrictions, especially in retail pharmacy in general. Um, so like right now, uh, things that you should know is that if you travel, it might be really hard to take vacation. For most chains and stuff, retail chains, they usually block out those days. And we're so busy serving like taking care of our patients and stuff that sometimes we don't really get the chance to spend it with our family and stuff. Luckily for me though, I'm spending this Thanksgiving at my cousin's because a lot of my cousins moved down to SoCal, and my grandma's actually flying out. So it's been years since I spent like a Thanksgiving with my actual family. So I'm pretty excited about that. I probably need to leave like relatively soon. I'm bringing some non-keto treats. I made like cinnamon rolls and shit. Not much of a baker honestly, but whatever. Straight from the can, baby. It's organic though. So it's a little bit better. I tested two. I'm actually having like a sugar crash right now, so it's pretty funny. Fuck, man. And honestly, all I've been doing today was just play. I got addicted to this fucking tablet game. It's called Capital. It's basically this entrepreneur game, and dude, it is so addicting. I've been playing for the last day or two. I haven't done shit. I'm like, fuck, I really need to do other things. Earlier I went on a hike, but I just want to say, like, I one thing I'm very grateful for this Thanksgiving is just honestly, I'm one of the pharmacists that gets almost every single holiday off, and it's something I really worked hard for. Like that's one of the main driving reasons I left CVS and stuff before was because every single holiday that you have, it's really hard to get off, you know? And so, I mean, now it's like now at least I get a day off for every single holiday. So I'm so blessed about that, you know? We got some people in the chat. We got Brian in the chat. Yo, happy Turkey Day, dog, bro. This is Brian. Brian, for y'all that don't know Brian, you should go follow his channel. He does a lot of pharmacy videos too. So highly recommend his videos if you're into pharmacy informatics. But that goes to show you too, like even Brian, I don't think you're with your family either. And I think you're like in the middle of nowhere near Mayo Clinic and stuff. So it's not just for us like community pharmacists either. Saraf says, I watch your videos all the time. Your advice helped me get into pharmacy school last week. Thank you. Awesome, man. High five, virtual high five, baby. Congrats. Like seriously, congrats. Those messages always make my day, just because. I don't think it's like necessarily the advice I give. I don't think my advice is that great, honestly. Which I'm always trying to get better with it. But I think one thing I am good at is just supporting people along the way and just letting people know that it's okay to like struggle, okay to feel these feelings of wanting to quit and stuff. So I think like on that level, I'm good. But I want to do some higher level. Fuck. See, this is what happens when you go keto and you're like eating like you eat like sugar all of a sudden. I want to do higher quality content on strategy and stuff and create like really corner piece videos too. But I just need to find the time. A lot of my time is spread out between like Refugee Hustle recently, coaching calls, and doing all this other stuff, man. I'm fucking wasting time playing like tablet games. God damn it. But and there's a really cool thing I learned about those addicting ass tablet games. Fuck, dude. Like seriously, that shit is so addicting. I was like, oh, dude, I gotta stay up. I gotta keep playing. Gotta keep playing. And what I realized was that there's actually a lot of cool productivity apps that kind of like. There's one called Life RPG. I haven't really played with that one, but then there's another one called Habica, and it's a really cool like productivity hack per se. If you're like a nerd and into video games like me and probably Brian because he's a fucking nerd, um, if you're into that like RPG type of stuff, a lot of time we can treat our lives like RPGs. And what I realized was like, why am I so obsessed with this like digital currency that's not even real, right? And if I could create that environment for my real life, that'd be great. So I downloaded these two apps, and hopefully I'm gonna spend some time just tinkering with them. They're really good for daily tasks and stuff, and like to-do lists and whatnot. Every single time you do it, you check it and then you gain experience points and then you can collect rewards and stuff. It's really cool. Non-sponsored by the way. I don't get sponsors anyway. Fuck. But yeah. Karina says happy Thanksgiving. Jan says, so is it worth missing the time with your family for your profession? Honestly, I will tell you this. Yes and no. Like it sucks. Like for me, like I hate Thanksgiving. Well, I don't hate Thanksgiving. That's not the word. Where I think a lot about my family during times of Thanksgiving, like all the childhood memories that I have, all the time I want to spend with them. But I guess like in some ways it's actually a good thing too, because when I do spend time with my family, I actually really care and give a shit about my family rather than like kind of like half-assing it. You know that feeling when you're seeing your parents all the time or seeing your family all the time and you just kind of take them for granted. Your mom nags you, tries to do your laundry, you yell at your mom, you're like, fucking mom, I'm a grown-ass man, I want to do my own laundry. Well, that happened to me in college a lot. But like when I am with my family, I really care because that time is so limited, and sometimes scarcity is actually a really good thing in life. It's a really good thing, but it's also one of the prime motivators why I want to eventually get out of family or get out of my family. I mean, get out of pharmacy. Because is this like when I'm young, yeah, that's fine, but like when my parents, I think about how much it means to my mom if I could make every single Christmas or every single Thanksgiving, and sometimes like I want to say like pharmacy, it attracts like a real certain personality. Like those people who care about others. A lot of time, it attracts people givers like me. I'm like or people pleasers. Sorry, people pleasers like me. And sometimes we are like obligers, so we neglect our own needs in order to take care of other people. But what I realized is that sometimes we don't take care of ourselves, and I don't really think like I think it has its pros and cons like sometimes, but honestly when I think about what makes me happy or what I happy is such a general term, but when I feel satisfied, I'm around really good people, and I really sometimes want to just go back home, kick it with the old homies and stuff. Cause like it's a good excuse to see everyone again. Like you hop from party to party to party. Out here in California, I mean, I have friends. I have a lot of good friends actually, but it's harder because not all my friends are like A1 since day one homies, you know? And I don't know, maybe I just need to set up like a Thanksgiving party at my place or something and do the mother party. But yeah. Um Cranky Apple says, Happy Thanksgiving, Kevin Yee. Thank you. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Cranky. Kiesa, oh my god. It's the mother Kiesa. For y'all that don't know, Kiesa, I just did a interview with her. I'm still editing her video. I like literally I shot 10 podcast interviews within the last month. I just finished the first one and it's going up this weekend actually. So, but Kiesa actually means a lot to me because she was one of the people that slid in my DMs, you know. We met up in Vegas and stuff, and uh, I coached her during the summer. So Kiesa is like a real big part of my life. I don't talk to her. I don't talk to you ever since you went to farm school, but it's all good, man. Yeah, I like, yeah, and that's one thing I'm so grateful for this year. I think about all the cool people I met this year versus last year, right? And my whole life has really changed a lot. Um, I feel like I'm more emotional intelligent. I feel like I actually respect myself now and stuff like that. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting really hot. Um, but yeah, I got to meet so many cool people this year and really kind of find myself as a man rather than and like breaking a lot of these old scripts in my head, you know, like how I was talking about the relationship course I went to, how I repaired my relationship with my dad, my mom, my brother, my whole family, right? How I had deeper friendships. Like honestly, I'm so grateful for everything that's happened and it feels amazing. I got to travel so many cool places this year and saw Kanye West. Saw like did I see Kanye West? No, that's last year. But I got to do so many cool adventures that I always wanted to do, and it's just an amazing experience. I think 29 was full of heartbreak and real the best growth I've ever had. You know, I feel like I'm doing the end of the year thing. Maybe I'll do that next month. But seriously, this has been a killer year for me, and I'm just so grateful for everything that's happened and for all the people I've met and all the money I've made, and I just feel like everything. When I take a look at the broader picture, everything is coming into place, and I feel like I'm at home again. You know. Brian Fung, appreciate the shameless plug. Yeah, unfortunately not with family. Lol. Kevin Yee, I'm so grateful for Refugee Hustle. Oh yeah, about the article for Refugee Hustle. I missed 3 weeks in a row, and that's my bad. Partially because of the relationship course and stuff. But I've been really working on this investment article, which I think you guys will really, really, really like. I also, for y'all that follow Refugee Hustle too, um, I want to jump on like a 10-minute call and with 5 of you guys and really pick your brain and stuff. So if you want to be on a one-on-one call with me, and I'm not selling anything or anything like that, so don't worry. I'm not gonna have you join my fucking multi-level marketing tree and shit. No, like honestly, it just helps me get better feedback about what you guys care about in life, what you guys really want, and so I can cater more articles, more content toward you guys, and really make my content hit home for you guys. So I'm really excited about that. But I'm gonna release it to my emailing list later. If you would share some tips for preparing for pharmacy school, like study tactics, learning names of medication beforehand, man, it's hard. It's hard saying like, it's hard memorizing medications. Um, just because like I don't want to say I know them all, but like they come really instinctual for me. So it's very hard for me to give mnemonic. I mean, mnemonics help, but then like for me, like back in pharmacy school, I would accumulate all these mnemonics, and I'd be like, "Fuck, what do the mnemonics mean again?" Or what? Like it just mnemonics never worked for me, but pattern recognition always helps. Um, basic things like when you hear lol or olol or stuff, you can like pretty confidently say it's a beta blocker, right? It doesn't tell you what generation or what type of like alpha. Sorry, it doesn't tell you beta 1 or beta 2 or whatever. But yeah, or lipophilic, hydrophilic ones. It doesn't tell you that shit. So yeah. Also like ace arbs, the endings and stuff. The only time that I've like where I see people get fucked by the pattern recognition is probably like nystatin, which is not a statin at all. It's an antifungal homie. But I don't know. I can't really help. I would say the Chinese sweatshop method and just keep on reviewing it over again while you're not distracted, and simulate tested environments as well. So I don't know. I'm not the best educational wise. But as for I got a huge jug of water, man. But as far as like productivity and study tactics and stuff, I've actually really been re visiting this because when I write articles or write anything or create content, it's very similar to school, right? So you have your main classes. For me, it's work, right? I consider working in a pharmacy like school almost, right? Um, except you get paid. That's the main perk of it. But honestly, like I treat that as like school. Like I have to do that right now. And then all my other classes, like YouTube is one class. Refugee hustle and digital marketing is another class for me. Then I have my PE classes, so I have jujitsu. I'm planning to go back to yoga. Actually, I've been just doing yoga at home, which you know what I realized is like I want to do yoga at home, but it's just I don't do it as often as if I paid for a studio. So I'm probably gonna go back to a studio and do it. Because I need to take care of this body, son. Shit. Yeah. Um, and I think like a lot of time too. Like I'm gonna go back to this RPG type of thing as well. Like this app I'm using. But I think for me, like some really quick tactics that have helped organize my schedule is actually having a physical planner and planning out my day. Also, waking up early rather than going to sleep late and sleeping in. Um, honestly, is so important. I try to take care of my body now. Like I try to get enough sleep when I'm not playing those fucking tablet games, right? I try to get enough sleep because your brain just works better when you're fucking not tired, or you feel a lot happier when you're not sleep deprived. And sometimes we're like, oh, I don't have enough time. Well, prioritize it and realize like, okay, if I don't optimize this in life, my willpower to go to the gym is not as high. My focus isn't as high. Like it just bottlenecks so many things. So I've really learned how to prioritize sleep more and prioritize like my body, like healthy eating and stuff, like Korean barbecue every day. But yeah, like really prioritizing my health and stuff as well. So health, focus, or scheduling, and really like if I'm doing something, if I have something scheduled, I'll really try to focus on it. And I want to let you guys know, like sometimes nothing's 100%. Sometimes I really fuck up. Like we have days where we win and we have days where we lose, right? But the goal is win or lose, we keep on going to the next day, And so those are some of the productivity hacks. And I think like one thing that we should all realize too is that there's no such thing as a magic pill. There's no magical formula that will not even there's no magical formula that will make things effortless, but there are tools that will make things a lot easier, For writing papers and stuff, I actually like this app called the Most Dangerous Writing App, and it's a fucking brutal app. I was actually writing an article about it. It was about so how it works is that it's continuous writing. If you it turns it writing into almost a game. So you have to block out 10 minutes of your time or whatever, or you could do it by word count, and you have to keep on typing. If you suddenly stop, it fucking deletes the whole shit. I'm like, god damn. But I think it's a great idea or a great tool for outlining stuff, getting rough drafts of things done, getting all the thoughts plotted out. And then you can go back and revise. Any writer knows if you edit while you write, you will fuck yourself and it'll take 10 million times longer. I mean, it happens to me. And sometimes I don't even realize it. So when I open this app, it keeps me focused on the task. And you'd be surprised. Like in 10 minutes, I'll bang out like 3 pages just from like focus writing and stuff. So yeah. Jake was like, I got hurt at work. My shoulder came out of the socket and have a fractured glenoid. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what kind of bone that is. A glenoid bone and acute labrum tear. The doc gave me hydrocodone for pain. I don't know about much of this pain pill. Please inform me. Well, first of all, your pharmacist should have explained this shit to you. But those pain pills that everybody's talking about in the news where people are ODing and stuff and whatnot. That's what you got there, buddy. But yeah. Dude, honestly, you should probably go talk to your pharmacist that gave you the pill. But if you have any specific questions about hydrocodone, I'm more than happy, but I'm not going to do a counsel on live stream. It's kind of boring. I have a hard time sleeping because I always worry about the future, says Reckless Noob. Yo, Reckless. You know what? If you want, I'm gonna open this up to one person. What time is it? I gotta make sure I don't get stuck in traffic. If you want, I got 10 more minutes. I'll stream for 10 more minutes. If you guys want, I will take one phone call. And Reckless, if you want to talk about your hard time sleeping and stuff, we can. Otherwise, I can just answer it through the chat. But I think sometimes that's what. So like, when you try to go to sleep and stuff, sometimes you have all these thoughts in your head. And what I like to do every single night is either plan the next day. So you're actually working on your future. So that's why I like actually having a physical notebook. I like having a physical notebook, or so like I'm working on the future, planning my future out, or I do something called the morning pages, which you can do in the morning or night. But basically, again, I usually open up the Most Dangerous Writing app, set it for about like 10-20 minutes, write 750 words, continuous thought, and just dump my brain. Sometimes it's really good to just get a mind dump, and it just, you just want to clear your brain before you go to sleep. And I notice people have that thing. You have all these ideas trapped in your head. It's like almost taking a shit. Imagine eating, like how much shit we have to do throughout the day. Maybe you're in school, your teacher says, oh, you got X, Y, and Z assignment. You're graduating like next year. You're thinking about, what job am I going to get? Your parents are nagging you, get married, have a kid. There's all these stress factors, and it's just like you get a buffet of shit that you have to do, right? And after you eat all this shit, you feel bloated. You feel like you can't do anything, not even go to sleep. So what you gotta do, you gotta take a mental dump, son. Take some Senna, baby. Senna with a stool softener. And let that shit flow out, man. And I think that will help you, man. And the worst thing you can ever do is actually just sit and lay in bed, honestly. Rembrandt. Rem B1A1. A1 since day one over here. came here to say happy Thanksgiving, yo. Keep hustling. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I really hope that your Thanksgiving, guys, is going really well. I hope you guys have fun. I might actually, well, I have work tomorrow, so no, like, I don't know. I really want to go out tonight. I'm thinking about going to commissary tonight in the OC, but I don't know if they're open. But yeah, I kind of like, honestly, like, part of me just like wants to go out, have fun and stuff tonight. But unfortunately, I'm working tomorrow. Fuck. But whatever, man. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end my stream right here. I'm gonna get a head start, try to beat traffic and stuff on the way down to Osley. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube bullshit. Man, I hate. Know what bugs me? Plugging, like, those shameless plugs for the YouTubes, man. It's such the same shit. I gotta think of new shit to say at the end, to make it fun again. And yeah, that's my last word of advice, guys. Make this Thanksgiving really fun. Like, I know it's like easy to get like deep and start thinking about your life and shit, but just honestly, just have fun and just like fuck around and just be a kid again, man. All right, guys. I will see you guys later. And I have a new video coming out this weekend. I will also have a new article coming out this weekend too. And I might do a live stream with a Mutta resident. So stay tuned, guys. And again, I'm very thankful for all you guys this year. You guys helped me get to 4K. It's not 100K or anything, but I'm very grateful for every single subscriber. Every person that hits either a like or subscribe, I'm so grateful for you guys because you guys add so much value to my life, man. Appreciate it. Keep eat real is keep eat wait, keep eat real. It's the best intro and outro, bro, my dude. See ya. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Gotta shamelessly sell myself. Peace.